The cop's pen hovered over his notepad, while my sister cried into her hands, like she was auditioning for mercy. My daughter sat on the curb, shaking, mascara streaked, keys gone. I said nothing. Silence is a weapon when you know how to hold it. They told the officer she'd taken the car without permission. They said she panicked. They said kids lie. My parents nodded along, practiced and smooth, like they'd rehearsed this scene their whole lives. I watched the fountain water spill over the hood, white marble, shattered grille, coins glittering like evidence no one wanted to see. I watched my sister avoid my eyes. I memorized everything. I'd spent decades learning my place in that family. Mediator. Fixer. The one who paid quietly. My sister was the miracle. The forgiven. The one who never faced consequences because consequences made her uncomfortable. When my daughter turned 16, I bought her the car myself. Not flashy. Safe. Paid in full. A promise disguised as metal. You're protected. My sister borrowed it while I was at work. No call. No text. She drank. She sped. She aimed poorly and found a fountain. Then she did the thing she always did. She pointed. The cops let my daughter go with a warning. A warning that followed her like a shadow. My parents hugged my sister and told her accidents happen. I hugged my daughter and felt something click into place. That night, I didn't cry. I built a list. Cameras first. The cafe across from the plaza had one angle just right. I bought 3 coffees and asked the owner for the footage. The valet stand had another. A private security feed from a boutique. Harder, but money loosens ethics. I didn't confront anyone. I let them believe I'd swallowed it. The next day, I met my lawyer. Not the family one. Mine. We filed for the police report amendment. Submitted footage. Time-stamped. Clear as confession. Then I called the insurance company and asked for the internal review. My policy. My car, my right. By evening, I had the call logs. My sister's phone dialed 911. My daughter's phone never moved from the passenger seat. I slept like a stone. Day 2, I went smaller. Meaner. I requested my parents' financial power of attorney documents, the ones I'd signed years ago for convenience. I'd been paying their property taxes, managing their rentals, keeping their accounts afloat. I noticed the irregularities. So did the forensic accountant I hired before lunch. By dusk, I had leverage stacked like bricks. Day 3, I invited everyone to dinner. Neutral ground. My place. I cooked. Set the table. Smiled. They arrived confident. My sister wore sunglasses indoors. My parents brought dessert. We ate in silence. I let the tension ferment. Then I slid my phone across the table and hit play. The footage spoke first. My sister stumbling, laughing, reaching for the keys. The splash. The scream. The call. My mother's fork clattered. My father went pale. I didn't raise my voice. I never do when I'm done. I amended the police report, I said. Perjury is a felony. My sister started crying again. Different tears this time. I also spoke to insurance, I continued. Fraud is expensive. My parents opened their mouths. I lifted a finger. And I audited your finances. Silence turned heavy. They knew what I was holding. I've transferred management of the properties, I said. Effective immediately. The trust is frozen pending investigation. My mother whispered my name like it was a prayer. I stood. Looked at my daughter. She stood too. We are leaving, I said. 3 days later, my sister was charged. My parents lost control of the accounts. The family lawyer stopped returning calls. They begged. I blocked. Justice doesn't shout. It arrives quietly, with paperwork and timestamps. I tuck my daughter into bed now without checking the driveway twice. The fountain was repaired. The lie wasn't. They still don't understand how it happened. How the quiet one ended it. I understand. I always did.